Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, beautiful soul family, my divinity to yours. Welcome. I thank you for your love, your light, your support, appreciation and participation. Importantly, I unite in light. For the bigger, the brighter, the better, the broader vision for people and planet. The divine, supreme creator, that through divine breath and adamantine particle, so glorious and wondrous, brought us into form. And here we are, heeding the call, armored in light, our sword of truth and unconditional love, making magic, creating miracles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 23 June 2024, 568, 19:10. The wheel. Circular, rotational, evolutionary, revolutionary, cyclic. The ending and beginning at the same point. So much has changed, will continue to change. Change for the better, but in that process will bring out the worst. Be thankful for what is taking place. The more we question, we need to discern when we're questioning. Do we want to stop the evidence, or do we want it to continue? All that is taking place is all that we have asked for, in very subtle ways, because the populace is not yet ready to receive very big transitions. There's approximately 90% of the population in a deep slumber. Within that 90%, there are very few that are waking up. The 10%, that includes you and I, are fighting a battle that we are finding ourselves exhausted, frustrated, anxious, and so on. We are reminded that our work is very important. We are reminded to ensure that we are protected, we are balanced, we are grounded, we are aligned, we are eating and drinking healthy and getting enough rest or sleep, because we are upgrading ourselves. And we are working tirelessly through thought, intention, higher consciousness and heart to make this great shift into ascension for ourselves and for the collective. It is vital that we do not become influenced, tempted, absorbed in any way by disempowering ourselves and empowering the wrong team. So be conscious when you get upset. We must act in the likeness of Divine Creator. By reminding ourselves, is this how Spirit will speak, think, or act? And then very quickly bring yourself in that effect. It is important that we do not contaminate our energy by giving into the narratives of any other and any other establishment out there that we know, that we are aware of, that we are feeling intuitively is draining and straining the collective. We are not to participate in that consciousness of energy. It is difficult. Do not be hard on yourselves. Many of you are waking up to levels that you did not know was there. Many of you have been given your rude awakening and are still fighting that. Am I right? Am I wrong? Is this right? Is this wrong? What do I believe? What don't I believe? When you get to that point of imbalance, breathe from the heart into your crown by merging your consciousness and trusting your intuition. Return to your uncertainty at a time when you feel more balanced and settled, pushing for an answer, for guidance when you yourself are imbalanced, cannot be received balancedly. In order for you to do work effectively, to be on duty, on call, means you have to be in your dynamic, in your Merkaba, in your sacred geometry. It is impossible, and I say that in quotation because everything is within possibility. But when I use this word in quotation, I am simply saying we understand the difficulty of maintaining that type of aura and balance and energetic field continuously, consistently, without becoming imbalanced, with the knowing that we are residing in so many different timelines at the same time. Because you will always find yourself being pulled down by a family member, a friend, something you might read, or your mood of the day. So therefore I say it is impossible to keep that level up unless you live all by yourself and you have nothing externally influencing you and you are just a piece of joy. Then by all means, yes. But we live with families, we go to work, we socialize, we're interacting, and there is all sorts going on inside and outside of ourselves. But very quickly, remind yourself and realign. And that is your message for today. A little nugget to remind you who you are, a powerful being of light, housed in a physical carbon body with limitations and restrictions, confined to an earth that is so abundantly resourceful and beautiful, yet we are deprived, enslaved, conditioned. We are taxed, not just financially, but in our beliefs, in our way of life, in our sense of freedom. We are trapped, we are chipped. And I talk a little bit about this in our part 1 to 4 of 3 to 5D matrix. It is also important to eat healthy, to drink healthy, and of course invest your energy and time in things that will reinvest in you. I am reading on Catherine, Princess of Wales. We did a last spirit talk, I think about 5 or 6 days ago. It was just after the trooping. And of course, this was not the intended reading, but she calls, her spirit calls. So there might be 1 or 2 parts to this. I want to try and keep it as short and precise as possible so that we do not get too many energies trying to confuse us or mix with what we are trying to receive. So therefore, a lot of my readings lately have become shorter for this purpose, but also that I don't get too drained and feel exhausted. So therefore, I'm able to bring you regular messages when they are shorter. Let us begin. Spirit Divine, Mother, Father, Supreme and Sovereign, Articulate, Immaculate, grace and embrace us with your love light, your peace, connection and protection. Myself, our channel, our castle of light, our portal of light, and every member of this beautiful family, our soul family, the Ascension Star family, that we have come together through your divine request. And I thank you. We all thank you. And so it is. The bottom is the 10 of Wands, the Page of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. So straight away, and the Knight of Swords. So something quick is taking place. We have the 8 of Wands, which means that something is coming unexpectedly, swiftly, sharply, and may also be shockingly. Right? Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. This speaks of Diana and Prince Harry to me. Clearly there's a burden being carried. There's the 8 of Wands, and of course the Page of Cups. So what is coming in? That could be volatile, turbulent, destructive. Right? Cancer is a water sign. Happy birthday to all the Cancers celebrating this month. So be conscious of any flooding, any natural water disasters. And of course, it's a call to cleanse yourself with water, to drink, to hydrate, so that you can eliminate toxins. Water is also very balancing and aligning, apart from hydrating you. When you feel ungrounded, drink water, stand firmly on the ground, breathe in, drink anything red or berry flavored, colored. A red apple will do. Breathe in red light to ground yourself back to the earth. In the grounding, protection, aligning technique, I teach you how to empower yourself with a shield of protection and your chakric system, and connect with your earth soul star. Tell us, Catherine, Princess of Wales, Divine Spirit, as you bring her energy through, what do you wish to tell us? What do we need to know? What's coming? What is unexpected? What will be announced soon? Right, so we have a Judgment. Judgment. I've been seeing a lot of 10s, a lot of 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, 11, and a lot of 10, 20 lately as well. So there's some judgment coming. some reprieve for us that are waiting to listen or find out or get some information. There's some kind of judgment that is coming. There is a massive call from you and I and many others like-mindedly, heart-intentedly, that wish to have the justice, the judgment, the balance, the truth. And that is coming. But I see a full moon. It could happen or begin at a full moon. We just had one, right? So that is probably where the energy has begun motion, right? The wheel begun turning. Tell us more. Queen of Wands. This is royal energy, something coming under fire. Let's say that. There's been a few messages of fire, being fired up, fiery energy, a hot mess. It is a warm and comforting energy though. But next to the Judgment card, something is under fire, or perhaps was under fire, that will now be revealed to experience the judgment. But let's see where she's going with this. What can you tell us, please, about the energies from the establishment for July? What is coming? What can we expect? Ace of Wands, another fire sign. So there is definite action being taken against or surrounding. We're talking about the system. We have a monarch butterfly. Right? And what I'm seeing here is an untying of something. There is a ribbon around this branch or stem or stick that has flowers creeping. It is now untying itself. The knot is not there. It is not tied anymore. It is beginning to unwind itself, open itself out. But I see that there is some time before it completely reveals. But the light is coming in, right? There's light. And look at here, which I just noticed. There's a castle in the back. Let me show it to you. If you can see this corner, there is a castle in the shadows. And I see it for the first time today. So something about the system will come to light. It is now unraveling. A lot of things will be revealed more. And can I tell you what I just noticed? Is the Queen of Wands is holding the stick. And of course, the ribbon is loose. Also unwinding itself, and that is a very bloody color. Two of Cups. This card jumped out. This is the third time. This is a coming together of two people. A wedding, a celebration. There's something coming up that will bring happiness and joy between two people. I don't know if there's a wedding that's planned in the family, in the royal family, if you've perhaps heard of a wedding coming up. But this is about relationship, partnership, two people being attracted, committing to each other. The Sun, her children, protecting her children. My children are my children. They always will be. That's either a win or a loss. Six of Wands. A win or a loss. Pay attention. Pay attention to an announcement. If there's a wedding, it's a win, a celebration. If there is an announcement in the opposite of life, then that is a procession. Oh, all right. So this card, she says, the card with the boy. The card with the boy is George. It's his birthday this month. Okay, so that's the joy. Thank you, Catherine. Yes, it's Prince George's birthday this month, so that's what she's saying is happening this month. That's the celebration, the happiness, as part of the happiness for the month of July. It's George's birthday. I think it's on the 22nd of July. Five of Cups, sadness. Now this sits next to the Six of Wands. That's a procession. It has something to do with a sad announcement. So something sad will take place in July. We're not sure if we're going to hear about it, but there is a sadness coming through, a mourning period or a grieving period. There is turbulence. There is something taking place. Okay, she doesn't give us clearly what is happening. Remember, Spirit cannot be very clear. They can, but they don't want to be too clear. The bottom is the Knight of Swords. Is there any other message, Catherine? I want to clarify, which I do not usually do, but she is being very cryptic. She wants to talk, but she is going to reveal more, I think, in a second part, part 2. No, not from this deck, so I've got to change the deck. All right, tell us. What about the Queen of Wands? What is the Queen of Wands? Who is that Queen of Wands and what is that about? Queen of Cups, Diana. Right, we already saw Diana's energy at the bottom of the deck, and I did say that was her energy. So Diana is helping Judgment this month. And it's her birthday too. Yes. It's Diana's birthday on the 1st of July. All right, so that's the happy thing. Okay. Lovely. Queen of Cups, Diana comes through. It's her birthday on the 1st of July. All right, so tell me now, quick, what is the Two of Cups about? What? That's a lot of cards. And all on the face down. Four of Wands. That's family. So that's home and structure. That's building home, building life, making home. So they possibly an announcement of an engagement or marriage or some type of coming together for somebody in the royal family with the Four of Wands, validating, clarifying the Two of Cups. The Six of Wands. What's the Six of Wands about? Six of Swords. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. That's 6-6 energy. Right, somebody is trying to get away, move away from something. A procession of something leaving. Could this be an announcement of a passing of someone, moving away? Right, and that is, we've got the Five of Cups surrounding that energy. The Eight of Swords. See, this is about guilt, restriction, limitation, Lord of shortened force. So something is being cut, shortened, limited, right, running out of longevity. So there's possibly an announcement of some kind of death that's coming in July. And in the reading I did, the one before this indicated there is a death, because I remember I shuffled so many times and that death card just jumped out as if it was on a springboard, literally. That's how it flew out of the pack and I had to grab it from getting too far. So, and then it appeared at the bottom of the deck after so many shuffles, and then it still came out in our story from the bottom of the deck as the final card where we stop. So there is a happy event and a very sad event, but whether or not we will know about it is yet to be seen or heard. Can you tell me about the Page of Water, Page of Cups, the Page of Water? Trying to figure out what the shadow was, but I see it's the part of a rock underneath the wave. I thought it was maybe a fish. It's her dress as well. I think her dress, shadow of her dress. The Page of Cups. What's happening with the Page of Cups? We've got the Moon. So something is hidden. Moon is also water. See? Cancer sign, water sign. That's William. And we've just had a birthday for William. On the 21st was his birthday, 42nd birthday. So he's holding something back. But the wave has parted. So there could be a reveal. It's gone a bit too long. Anything else? Nine of Pentacles. This is Catherine's energy. And she leaves it here. She doesn't want to say any more. So, at this point, the reading has been not as informative as we usually get, but there's a few things that are happening. We've got Diana's birthday, we've got George's birthday, we have a possible celebration of two people coming together, and there is sad news that is coming as well. And closing off with the Nine of Pentacles. That's her. She's saying, she's leaving a statement. She's making a statement. So, could we hear something? I don't know. I feel very spaced out in this reading. Like, you know, when you've packed your bags and you're ready to go away, and you feel that hollow feeling of leaving people behind. You want to go and be happy, but there's a part of you that doesn't want to go. And that's the feeling I'm getting. So, could it be surrounding her? Being announced, taking a turn for the worse, or not so good news about her. We'll have to see. But she will speak again, she says. I just saw 33.33. And that is Christed vibration in a double effect, and 6-6. And we have a 6-6 on the table. Beautiful hearts, let's see what comes up in part 2. I love you, I bless you, I thank you. Till next.